Welcome back to another exciting episode of World of Sports. Today, we'll be delving into the latest developments in the world of soccer, where Saudi Arabia is making headlines as it gears up to host the Men's World Cup in 2034. However, there's more to this story than just football. Let's dive right in. In 2034, Saudi Arabia is set to be the sole host of the Men's World Cup, after Australia decided not to submit a bid for the tournament. Football Australia made this surprising announcement just before FIFA's deadline for declarations of interest. You might wonder why Australia made this decision. Well, they've opted to concentrate on hosting the AFC Women's Asian Cup in 2026 and the Club World Cup in 2029. So, Australia's soccer fans have something to look forward to in the coming years. The 2026 World Cup is already scheduled to take place in the United States, Mexico, and Canada, while the 2030 tournament is slated to be hosted by Morocco, Portugal, Spain, Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay. Saudi Arabia's bid to host the 2034 World Cup has ignited controversy due to the country's human rights violations. These include executions, women's rights abuses, restrictions on free speech, and involvement in the Yemeni conflict. The 2018 killing of Jamal Khashoggi, a US-based Saudi journalist critical of the government, also significantly damaged Saudi Arabia's international reputation. Human rights advocates have raised their voices, accusing Saudi Arabia of using sports to distract from these ongoing reputation issues. This practice is known as sportswashing. Amnesty International has called on FIFA to secure clear and binding commitments from Saudi Arabia to protect workers' rights, ensure freedom of expression, and prevent discrimination before making a final decision on hosting the World Cup. This controversy might remind you of Qatar's hosting of the 2022 World Cup, which faced criticism for human rights record and treatment of migrant workers. When it comes to hosting the 2034 World Cup, Saudi Arabia is making efforts to modernize existing infrastructure rather than constructing new stadiums. This approach could make it a more environmentally friendly event, a key consideration in today's world. The Saudi Public Investment Fund has taken over Newcastle United, and this move has raised expectations of a well-organized World Cup. That's it for today's episode of World of Sports. If you found this information interesting, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting updates from the world of sports.